Use the ingredients with no sauce.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. On play action, Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Prescott off play action. That's caught downfield by Pickens. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 71 yards. And the Cowboys go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Mayfield down. Right back to Chris Godwin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Irving. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
At after one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Play fake. Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Sterling Shepard. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. A very solid gain of 27. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Got an open man. It's Pickens. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. That is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Here's Mayfield. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mayfield now from the 50. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking and finding Shepard on the crossing route. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he called it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, 35 yards. And the Buccaneers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah! Here we go. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And his throw is incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Mayfield to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Hey, alert 30. 180.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now Mayfield. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboys first.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Here's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where you just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Back now in Arlington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Again, a good friend in football always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down.
Yeah. Here we
First
go,
and
46,
10 at
40.
the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Right back to Torbert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. Second down, 8 yards to go.
At the 24-yard line.
This is Lamb on the end around. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We're going to 54. Why?
They give it to Williams, running right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
We're going to 54. Why?
Now Dak. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Pass complete to Shepard. And he's got a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. How about the call to come with a blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
And they're on 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line.